Hey everyone, it is Enerchi and I'm here to help you in finding who you are, bringing out more of your center. And today's topic is about healing through jealousy. It is one of the most tainted feelings and we all go through it. So do not feel ashamed for those feelings. They are just experiences and emotions to teach you what you are not. Because let's face it, when we feel jealous, when we feel envious, we don't feel good. Something feels really gross in our body and we just don't, it doesn't resonate with who we truly are. I think the first time I started experiencing jealousy was when I was dating my last boyfriend. We dated for 4 years and it was something that it was poisonous. Whenever we would go out and if he talked to some girl like in a very openly friendly way, and that's all it was a friendly way, I would see it as flirtation, and that would drive me nuts. Even if I didn't say anything, it would drive me insane internally. Like I would feel the knockouts, the blows that it would give to my body. And so for so long, I would every time, there was a situation, whether he mentioned his ex, whether he talked to his ex, whether he was talking to a girl, whether he, said something about a girl, like it inflamed a fire within me. And it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy. I felt it in my body. It was heavy. And, I dealt with it for a really long time. I would just either stay quiet about it, get really angry about it, and then just kind of like blow out of nowhere. And I was, sick and tired of comparing myself to other women and feeling insecure. Like that is not okay. That is not okay. I think a lot of us, and I don't want to blame anyone because we're all in this together, right? We learn from another person and that person learned from another person. So for me, jealousy was something that I saw growing up and it was normalized, felt normalized, because when you're so condensed in something and you're just seeing it forever, you don't question it because you just think that's just the way things are. And you don't even realize, and sometimes you don't even want to fall down that way, but because you've been so saturated and your subconscious mind has taken those habits, you sometimes repeat them if you're not conscious of it. So I was experiencing that, and it wasn't until we broke up and it wasn't until I was single for about 2 years that I started realizing that my ex was like a platform for me to work through things that I wanted to release, things that I didn't want to go through. It sucks that a lot of my female friends have gone through that. We've all gone through that, where we're insecure, we're doubting ourselves, we question ourselves compared to other women. That is not the way things need to be. We don't need to compare ourselves because we're all unique individuals. We all bring something special. And when our partner admires something about another woman, it should be celebrated. It should be applauded. Thank God that I have so much security in myself, or so much confidence in myself, that my partner can admire another woman's beauty. Like that shouldn't be something that we should be angry about. So after doing so much work, like just kind of observing how I acted in my previous relationship and learning that it was such a blessing, even though it was 4 years, it was such a blessing for me to understand things that wasn't true to me. Because if it doesn't feel right, that it's not true to you. And if you don't realize that, then you're just playing the role of what your ego or what your mind is playing out. It's not true. You're just kind of like hypnotized to think that it's true. So we grow up and we're watching these TV shows that are always constantly comparing like the popular girl with the nerdy girl, or the hot girl that's always getting the attention. Like we see that in every TV show, we see that in every movie, and it plays a trick on our mind to think that we have to compare ourselves. Am I pretty enough? Am I cool enough? Am I popular enough? Like all of those things all that junk sits in the back of our mind. And so when we go out and play in the real world, we're like, Do I sound right? No, it should not be like that. We all have something unique to bring to the table. So luckily, I am currently in a new relationship, which I absolutely enjoy being in because I feel more myself. I'm more true to myself. And it's funny. Sometimes it'll try to creep in. It's like I've worked so much on myself that I can notice when my old past self tries to seep in and tries to deceive me and tries to, you know, play little, oh, look what he's doing. Oh, look at that. He's looking at that girl. And it's amazing to be able to observe that and to not feed into it. Oh, that's great. All right, well, you know, I'll look over here because I'm not going down that way anymore. It's not natural to me, but it's a beauty to be able to observe the thoughts that come up, if that makes sense. So if you're currently going through jealousy, envy, comparison, if you're going through those things, let me tell you something. You are so much more than those emotions. You are so much more than those feelings. You deserve to feel great in a relationship. You deserve to feel like you're on top of the world because you are. Like, there's no one like you. So why waste time comparing yourselves? Why look at the external and see what's lacking in you when you have so much to be? You are yourself. Like, there's no one like you. There's no one like you in the billions of people that are human beings that have walked on this planet. There is no one that is like you, exactly like you, if you know what I mean. So that is something to celebrate. Celebrate your uniqueness. Celebrate your expression. If you're going through it, if you're going through the jealousy, if you're going through the envy, really start to question yourself. Why is this coming up? Where did it begin? Why do you feel this way? One thing that has worked, right, in my relationship is always being open and honest with myself and open and honest with my partner. So if I was feeling a little bit, like, it has happened before where it comes up and I'm like in the middle of it, I'm like, oh, this is really getting to me, right? I will share that with my partner. I just want you to know, like, right now I'm feeling the hurricane of jealousy right now. So just give me a little bit of minute, give me a minute to get back with myself. And he knows to respect my space. He knows to respect that I need to deal with it myself. If I lash out on him, I'm not working through the problem. However, I'm not a saint. Maybe once or twice in this relationship, lashed out on him and immediately apologized. Immediately, because it was something that I needed to squeeze out. And I was like, look, I'm working through something, and because you are my new relationship, I have to work through it through you. So, and I thank him so much for his patience. And we talk about it right away. We don't hold it until the next day, or we don't hold it on. We don't let the fumes just get bigger because it doesn't make sense. It's better to just deal with it right there, and hopefully, you know, that you have an open communication with your partner and with yourself. Like, first of all, check in with yourself. What's going on? Why are you feeling this way? When we are in social gatherings, parties or concerts, whatever it is, we know that we're two individual people, that we are two different souls that love to experience in interacting and socializing and meeting new people. It's very important to us. And in a relationship, you know, sometimes you tend to want to stay together, but the important thing is to respect one another, to know that you know, sometimes I'm a free bird, sometimes he's a free bird, and to allow the other person to get to know and meet new people. Because I'm so, like, you have to be almost so secure and so confident and comfortable with yourself to be able to be like, he can go talk to anybody and it's gonna be completely fine, because at the end of the day, he's coming home with me. And you allow that space for that person to flourish, to get to know themselves through other people, because they have to get to know themselves through other people as well. But also check in. So it's like a balance, right? It's like giving the space to be fluid and to be free and to talk to people, whether it's women, whether it's men, but also to check in with each other. So while I'm not having too many conversations with him throughout the night, we check in, because it's important for both of us to know that, hey, like, you know, a little pat, a little pinch, a little kiss, a little hug, but that's all it is. It isn't like, you know, always constantly in each other's faces, because it can get tiring when you are just seeing one person. So it's like really important to be confident in yourself and to say, you know what, like, I'm not gonna feed into this jealousy. I'm not going to. And trust me, it still comes up, but it's good to become the observer, so that you yourself, like you're the person experiencing all of these emotions, all of these feelings. So it's important for you to really take care of your own self-care or your own self-health, if that makes sense. Because I know it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good in the body. So just take care of your body. Take care of yourself. Take care of how you feel. Because you're in it. You're in your body. So you might as well feel good in it. But of course, it takes time. Give yourself permission to feel if you need to feel. Express yourself. And know that there's no one like you, that no one can replace you. No one can replace you. There is no one that can come onto this earth and replace you, because you are such a beautiful individual. And I know that you can do this. I know that you can. If you're watching this video, you definitely can. And you definitely want, your soul and your heart wants to move through this treachery. Anyways, so much love. I am excited. I hope you guys are liking these videos. I'm really feeling, I'm like going on a roll today, just kind of like expressing all of the lessons that I've learned throughout my lifetime, because I really want all of us to have a good time. Like, we're all on earth, we might as well have a good time, right? Anyways, bye, love you so much.